we are going to explore the Orion constellation. There are 88 constellations, the constellation that are the pattern, the structure of stars. These all stars are million miles away from us. The distance is so far that measured in light year. One light year means the distance traveled by the light in 1 year. We know that the light travels with the fastest speed about 300,000 km per second. So it will cover nearly about 9,460 billion kilometer in 1 year. That means 10 zeros behind 946. Now let's talk about the Orion constellation deeply. According to the Greek mythology, the Orion is hunter. If you draw a pattern, you will come to know that the line diagram looks like a man who is sat down on his knee. Now take a look deeply to this pattern. First thing is that how to find out this constellation. This is visible throughout the whole world during winter sky. Look out at the night sky. Somewhere you will spot 3 stars in line. Please keep this in mind. The stars in constellation are not co-linear and coplanar as well. These 3 stars in a line known as the Orion belt. Now let's talk about the star in this constellation. Here you can see these 2 brightening stars. This is Betelgeuse. This one is Regal. This is Ceph and Bellatrix. But in the Orion constellation there is more to know. Here we can spot some brightening celestial objects. It's Orion Nebula. I will tell you about the nebula, its birth, its formation, and the further development in my next video. Here, this is Horsehead Nebula, B33, where B stands for Bernard Loop, the Flame Nebula. We will talk about this nebula. Now let's try to understand how big is Regal and Betelgeuse. First, let's talk about the Regal. Regal appear in blue color and it's so large. It known as the blue supergiant. In our known solar system, the sun is the biggest celestial object. We can compare it with our planet Earth. The diameter of sun is 109 times as great as Earth's diameter. It is estimated to be anywhere from 120,000 to 279,000 times as luminous as the sun. It pulsates quasi-periodically and is classified as an Alpha Cygni variable. Regal is 770 light years away, and it is 7th brightest star in our night sky. The stars live fast and die young, and estimated to have the surface temperature of around 12,000 degrees Celsius, more than twice as hot as sun. But compared to the real giant, even Regal is so small. Betelgeuse is a supergiant, also designated Alpha Orionis, is the 9th brightest star in our night sky and the 2nd brightest in the constellation of Orion. The distance to Earth is 642.5 light years. Betelgeuse is one of the largest known stars and is probably at the least the size of orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Around the Sun, that's diameter about 700 times the Sun or 600 million miles. If Betelgeuse was in our solar system, it would extend well past the orbit of Mars when it runs low on hydrogen and starts burning heavier elements. However, Betelgeuse is old and soon it's over. The iron core becomes too massive and the outer layer will be pulled inward. Maybe within the next 1,000 years, the core will collapse and outer layer will be pulled inward and the result is supernova. Leaving behind a black hole or a neutron star. It will be much brighter than full moon here on Earth. Now let's talk about the nebula. Orion Nebula M42, Horset Nebula B33. It's a place of very active star formation. This is the star forming region of Orion Nebula. Low wave around the young star caused by stellar winds from the star. These are Flame and Horset Nebula. The Horset Nebula is a collection of cold and dark gas. This nebula designated as NGC 2424 and is an emission nebula. Constellation Orion. It is about 900 to 1500 light years away. To explore such a beautiful celestial objects and get more information, please stay with us and change the way to look up at the night sky.